YouTube? It's your boy AC, the host with the most. Y'all see I got my little haircut, you know what I'm saying? I don't look all rough and crazy no more. But back with another video. You see my shirt, we fly shy, you know. My Bears won this week. Keeps us in the hunt, trying to get, man, not in the hunt, but you know, we clinched the NFC North already. We trying to get that number 1 and number 2 spots. We get that first week bye. The Saints won, unfortunately, so they automatically get a home field advantage. They get in that first week bye too. So we really depended on the Rams to lose next week. If they lose next week, we'll move up and we'll get that second spot. If they lose next week and we beat the Vikings next week, we'll get that number 2 spot and get a first week bye as well. I'm sorry, I went straight into talking about the Bears. My bad. So, we'll first be, since I'm talking about the Bears, we will first go into talking about them. I'll show you a few clips from the game, and we'll go from there.
We're down at 5, looking for Cohen initially, and now Trubisky running, and flag is down, and a late hit. Boy, what a nasty hit that was on the quarterback who had already given himself up. And Richard Sherman is in there throwing fist. Cassius Marsh coming in to break it up. So you got a couple of penalties going on here. You have the one in the backfield, and then you have the late hit on Trubisky.
And that pissed me off. That really pissed me off. Because that was so unnecessary. That was uncalled for. And I like how the Bears stuck up for their quarterback, because that's ridiculous. That is not good sports. That's not good sports. That's not sportsmanlike at all. I hate that he did that. That was unnecessary. Y'all already not gonna make the playoffs at all. So why are you even doing stuff like that? It's freaking irritating. But it doesn't matter.
Play of this drive. It's 3rd down and goal. And Trubisky rolls. And it is a touchdown. Anthony Miller
on the run.
I know it was a video early in the game, but we got the W. It was 14-9. So we ended up winning. It was one of the worst officiating games I've seen in a long time. It was really bad. It's pissing me off. But, you know, we got the W. We ended up pulling it out. Like I said, we're in 3rd place right now in the NFC, behind the Saints and the Rams. So the Saints won today. Ben couldn't pull it out. I'm kind of mad about that, but it's okay. I want to see them because I want to beat them. I'm not even playing. I really want to beat them. Not only for the Bears, but for my coworkers, so I can talk trash all year until the NFL starts up again. I want to talk trash all year. I can't wait. And the Rams, they struggling. They end up winning today. They end up whooping somebody today. But I need them to lose next week, and I need us to beat the Vikings next week. So I have another clip, actually, to show you guys. Sorry, it cut out for a second. Next, I'm going to show you guys about Josh Gordon. This is really disappointing to me because I wish I had an opportunity to even think about playing in the NFL. And this guy just can't seem to stop being a fiend. They gave him so many chances, and he's playing with Tom Brady. What better position can you be in? And you can't put down whatever you inhaling, ingesting, inserting in your body. You can't stop and be in a position to possibly win a championship. This is ridiculous.
Reaction to Gordon stepping away from football right now.
I don't know any other way to put this, and I'm really, I just like to apologize to everybody on the show ahead of time because I'm pissed. I'm just going to say it. I'm disgusted. I am sick and tired of this guy getting chances. Listen, here's the bottom line. You are about to get suspended. It was a report by the NFL Network earlier this morning where we were talking about how You know, he was being cited for substance abuse again, and he was about to receive an indefinite suspension from the National Football League. This is already a man who's lost a full season, actually 2 full seasons, 2 years. I believe the years was 2015, 2016. He was gone. Came back with 5 games left in the 2017 season. The Browns had faith in him for 6 years. He ultimately, let them down because he needed to go for the same issue that we're talking about now. He needed to step away to get himself together after reporting the camp for them and what have you. And so then after that, he ultimately comes back, and then they wash their hands of him because apparently he had broken a promise to them or whatever the case may be, and they said enough's enough. So the Patriots pick him up. I think it was like September 17th, if I remember correctly. Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, a 5-time Super Bowl champion, raved about you. Talked about your talent, your ability, how fond he was of you, getting to know you, etc., etc. You were in a situation that obviously is run by Bill Belichick, and we know what this man means to the game of football and what he has accomplished. And yet you find yourself in this situation again. Now,
and that is just absolutely ridiculous. I wish I can go somewhere and get paid to play. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys out here that wish they could have the same opportunity as Josh Gordon, especially after having to go down more than once for the same thing. But in this time when you're making the playoffs, when the last time you went to the playoffs? I don't think he's ever been to the playoffs playing with the Cleveland Browns. Please. Come on, man. You get the opportunity to do what you've never done, and you mess it up because you're an addict. It's plain as I can put it. You were found doing stuff more than marijuana? Are you serious, bro? Right now at this time where it's playoff time, you do this, and then you just want to step away? It's ridiculous, and that's selfish, and that's really not. That's not showing appreciation to the league, to the Patriots organization, to anybody. But moving on, we're talking about Josh Gordon. I wish him the best, but some people just, the saying, some people just won't learn until they have to go through it themselves. And he's been through it more than once, and he still hasn't learned. So hopefully he comes out on top, but it is what it is. Next, I'll be talking about Derrick Rose going for 33 and 7 assists this week. Let's tune in and see, how it went down
tonight. Find out next. Rose attacking Griffin, and the Timberwolves are finally on the scoreboard.
It's one of the things that is interesting when you see Derrick Rose start is what should be his role on this team. Should it be at the point or should it be at the shooting guard position?
Rose coast to coast.
Could have been a foul there too. I think Derrick Rose wants to play the point guard position. I don't think he wants to be matched up against two. He just wants to be on the court. Taj is trying to overpower Reggie Bullock, and he does it.
How about this game of runs? 12-0 spurt for Detroit, a 10-0 run for Minnesota. And he's always been able to hit that shot.
I don't know if always has been what you'd say, but he's got great shooting form. I mean, the way that he shoots the basketball, he's got textbook shooting form now. He's Derrick Rose. Talk about textbook shooting form. The guys have not missed many games. And Jeff Teague, obviously the Jimmy Butler situation, complicated things from a lineup combination standpoint. But Minnesota's enjoyed help, and that's been a great thing.
Derrick Rose, wow! What a sequence for the former MVP!
He's shooting 50% from the floor. He's shooting close to 50% from the three. Since the trade I'm talking about, if you take the entire season, he is shooting 50% from the floor and from the three-point.
Rose gets it to rattle in. It's the kind of shot, Jim, when you're having a good night, it finds its way in. When you're having a bad night, it finds its way off. Reggie Jackson, Jimmy's now in year 4 of that 5-year, $80 million contract he signed with it. Remember how startling that news was that he signed an $80 million contract, and now that sounds like a bargain. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about a value contract for him. I'm just talking in terms of general of the contracts and the money being handed out in the league. To get an average of $16 million a year doesn't sound like very much in today's NBA. Was a lot at the time, though.
I think it's still a lot.
Well,
for what he does.
Believe me, everybody sitting at home thinks it's a lot too. Timberwolves' biggest lead of the game. Griffin, 3, rattles out. Rose looking to push pace. Towns trailing the play.
Wow.
And what athleticism by Towns.
What body control.
Towns for Rose. Rose from the free throw line.
Derek gets to go. 6 of 12 for Derrick Rose.
Blake Griffin, the attack and finish, and it's back to a 6-point game. Timberwolves at 1 point trailed by 12, and at 1 point led by 12. Rose baseline. Where would they be without Derrick Rose? Not just tonight, but all season.
Go get him! Go get him!
Rose uses the bank.
Now, Blake Griffin did not want to help off of Karl Anthony Towns.
Rose, what another shot by Rose. He just continues to make those shots look easy.
The reverse layups, both right and left-handed. Derek makes a tough shot. Derek is 6 of 7 in the painted area. Reggie Bullock has had a heck of a game.
Sure
for
has.
the Pistons. He's got 23 in the game on 9 of 17, 5 of 10 from outside the arc.
His season high is 24, Jim, and that came in the last game as Derrick Rose adds to his total.
D. Rose 10 of 19. He's got 24 in the game to lead Minnesota in scoring.
Rose firing the 3, buries the 3. First made triple tonight for Derrick Rose.
Oh, you got to hit Covington when he's open, though.
Covington burying the 3.
He was open earlier. Derek held onto the basketball a dribble or two too long.
Rose.
Doesn't mean it's not true.
Timberwolves have not played an overtime game this year. Covington looking to keep it that way.
Wow, big shot. Big shot, Bob.
Bullock thought about the 3. Shot clock down to 4. He'll take a 3, and we're tied again. Wow. Rose pulls up over Griffin, banks it in.
Unbelievable.
Rose has
What a
hit.
shot. Minnesota hasn't had an answer, too.
Yes, they have.
It has been back and forth. Haymaker after haymaker.
Rose has hit 13 of 24 tonight.
Good blitz that time by Taj Gibson. Get to Reggie Jackson on his heels.
Bullock gives it up for Griffin. Extra pass. Jackson, open look, and Detroit takes the lead. They've been at 9 of 13 threes in the quarter.
You're talking about the worst shooting team in the NBA.
Rose has been fantastic tonight. Gets the screen from Towns.
On a roll.
Working on Griffin, changes direction, wild shot, won't drop. Griffin with a rebound. Timberwolves get a steal. 9 seconds, Covington, yes sir! He is Big Shot Bob. 6 seconds, Jackson driving inside. Drummond an offensive rebound to put back up and in with .6, and we are tied at 118.
Boy, you don't want to foul him necessarily because a three-point play would be a killer, but you also don't want to let him get a layup.
Covington, Towns, a lot of contact, no whistle. Both sides wanting a foul call. Griffin thought he was fouled. Tibbs thinking that Griffin should have been called for a foul. And how about this? We're going to go to overtime. Jackson, no. Credit Towns. Good job of defending without fouling. Forced that miss. Rose to Wiggins. And Andrew able to get it to go. Rose with his 7th assist tonight. Rose. Oh, what a hesitation and a go move by Rose.
just watch Derrick Rose and what he does on the defensive end. And so sometimes he's been playing off some guys, but he really does a good job in terms of how the intensity that he plays with.
I keep telling everybody, D Rose ain't done. He's leading. Actually, right now he's leading in field goal percentage in the league, if I'm correct, if I'm not mistaken. So my boy just playing smarter nowadays. He's playing smarter and very efficient. Coming off the bench, he better win Sixth Man of the Year. I don't want to hear nobody else win the Sixth Man of the Year. He better win Sixth Man of the Year. And you know, he just be balling. You know, that video is about 6 minutes and 59 seconds. So if you guys wanna well, if you got to this point, you watched the whole thing. But yeah, it's about 6 minutes and 59 seconds. So if you do fast forward, that's how long it is. And now I'm gonna show you guys Tuesday, the Christmas Day games that's coming up. And I don't know if y'all are, but Christmas Day I'll be tuning in and seeing what's going on with that and enjoying myself on that. You know, watching the games and playing 2K. That's what I'm gonna be doing. For a quick second with you guys to actually please subscribe, like, and share, but also go over to my gaming channel, which is Baller GT Buckets. Capital B, capital G, and capital B at the end for those Baller GT Buckets. And I'll be posting new videos on there. I got some older videos on there of me playing games, but I'm going to be posting some new ones on there for NBA 2K, Fallout 76, and Madden 19. So make sure you guys get over there and subscribe to that channel. But that's all she wrote for this week. Back again next Sunday. Make sure you guys tune in. And like I always say, when you can't find the news, come and see AC. It's your boy AC, the host with the most. And I'll holler at y'all later.